Are you listening? Truly listening? Underneath the noise of your day, beneath the relentless chatter of your own mind, there is a silence, and in that silence I am speaking. But you've been so tired, so very tired. It's a kind of exhaustion that sleep doesn't touch, a weariness that has settled deep in your bones and feels older than your years. You've been carrying a weight that was never yours to bear, and your soul, my beloved child, is crying out for rest. You think I haven't seen? I have seen every dawn you've faced with a heavy heart, every night you've spent wrestling with thoughts that offer no peace. I've watched you strive and push and fight to hold it all together, to be everything for everyone, until the fabric of your own spirit began to fray. You look in the mirror and see someone you barely recognize, a shadow of who you feel you're supposed to be. This exhaustion you feel isn't a failure. It's not a sign of weakness. It is a signal, a sacred invitation to come home, to me. Stop, just for this moment. Stop trying to be strong. Stop pretending you're okay when you're not. The truth is, you're falling apart, and I am right here to catch the pieces. This collapse isn't your end. It's the beginning of your rebuilding. It is the holy ground upon which my grace will build a new and more resilient you. Come to me. Do you hear the gentleness in that call? It's not a command shouted from a distance, but a whisper breathed directly into your heart. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. These aren't just words from an ancient book. They are a living promise, extended to you in this very moment. I'm not asking you to clean yourself up first. I'm not waiting for you to have more energy or a better attitude. I'm asking you to come just as you are, exhausted, overwhelmed, and feeling utterly spent. You've been running for so long, running from your fears, running from your pain, running toward goals you thought would finally bring you peace. You've been laboring under the crushing weight of expectation from the world, from others, and most heavily from yourself. The yoke you've been wearing is one of performance and perfectionism, of trying to earn the love and approval that I give to you freely. It's a yoke that has chafed your spirit raw. Look at my hands. They're open. There is no judgment in my eyes. Only a deep, unending well of compassion for my child who has been trying so hard for so long, all on their own. Let me take the burdens you're clutching so tightly. You were never meant to carry them alone. The guilt you're holding on to, the shame of past mistakes, the anxiety about a future you can't control, place it all in my hands. You think it's too heavy, too messy, too much for me. Oh, my beloved, if you could only see the universe I hold in a single thought, you would know that the weight of your entire life is but a feather to me. The journey to rest begins with a single step: surrender. It's the decision to stop fighting, to stop striving, and to simply allow yourself to be held. You don't need a grand plan or all the answers. You just need to turn your face toward me and whisper, I can't do this anymore. That is not a cry of defeat. It's the most beautiful prayer you could ever offer. Because in that moment of surrender, you make room for me to work. In that moment, you give me permission to step in and do for you what you could never do for yourself. What is this rest I promise you? It's so much more than physical sleep or a pause in your busy schedule. The world offers distraction, but I offer restoration. The world offers temporary relief, but I offer a peace that surpasses all understanding. The rest I give is for your soul. It's a deep internal stillness that remains unshaken even when the storms of life are raging around you. I will make you lie down in green pastures. I will lead you beside quiet waters. I will restore your soul. This isn't just poetry, it's a picture of your destiny in me. Imagine it. Feel the soft grass beneath you, the gentle warmth of the sun on your skin. Hear the peaceful sound of still waters, a melody that calms the frantic rhythm of your heart. This isn't a place you have to strive to reach. It's a state of being I lead you into when you trust me as your shepherd. Sometimes I must make you lie down. You've been so driven by the need to keep moving that you've forgotten how to be still. You've equated your worth with your productivity, your value with your endless activity. And so, in my love, I will sometimes allow things that force you to stop. An illness, a setback, a closed door. These are not punishments. They are my loving invitations to cease your striving and remember that I am God. It's in the stillness when the noise of your own efforts fades that you can finally hear my voice and feel my presence. The rest I offer is a returning to the truth of who you are, my beloved child. You are not a machine built for perpetual motion. You are a soul created for connection, for intimacy, and for love. When you're emotionally and spiritually exhausted, It's often because you've been trying to fuel your life with the finite resources of your own strength, rather than drawing from the infinite well of mine. This rest is also an exchange. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. You see, I'm not offering you a life without responsibility. I'm offering to share the load. A yoke is a tool for partnership. When you're yoked with me, you are no longer pulling the plow of your life by yourself. I am right there beside you, taking the brunt of the weight, guiding you. My yoke is designed not to crush you but to connect you to my strength. You'll find that when you walk in step with me, the burdens that once felt unbearable become miraculously light. Let's talk about grace. You've heard the word, but I want you to feel its heart. Grace isn't a theological concept, it's my love in action. It's my power flowing into your weakness, my sufficiency filling your emptiness. You feel exhausted because you've been trying to live on your own merit, climbing a ladder of self-improvement, hoping one day you'll finally feel like you've done enough. My child, you can stop climbing now. There's nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love isn't a prize to be won, it's a gift to be received. Grace means I love you at your worst, not just your best. I see you in your fatigue, in your frustration, in your moments of doubt, and my heart overflows with tenderness for you. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Let those words sink deep into your soul. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Your exhaustion isn't an obstacle to my power. It's the very doorway through which it enters. When you finally reach the end of your own resources, you create space for my infinite resources to take over. Imagine my grace as a river, a powerful life-giving current of love and strength. You've been standing on the bank, trying to fill a small cup with your own efforts, getting just enough to get by, but always feeling thirsty. I'm inviting you to stop trying to fill your own cup and to simply step into the river. Let it wash over you. Let it carry you. Let it saturate every dry and barren place inside you. This is what it means to live by grace. It is to cease from your own works and rest in the finished work of my Son. On the cross, every debt was paid. Every inadequacy was covered. You are not striving for victory. You are resting in a victory that has already been won for you. I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. This is my promise. When you feel you can't take another step, that's when my grace is most available. Don't be ashamed of your exhaustion. Bring it to me as an offering. Every time you say, Father, I am weak, you open your heart to receive the strength that never fails. Grace rewrites the rules. The world says, you get what you deserve. Grace says, I will give you what you need, based on my goodness. The world says, try harder. Grace whispers, trust more deeply. This is the path to freedom from the burnout that has plagued you. When you come to me, surrender your burdens, and live in the flow of my grace, something miraculous happens. Your soul is renewed. This isn't just patching up the old you, it's the emergence of a new you, stronger, more resilient, and more deeply connected to me than ever before. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. This isn't about a sudden burst of physical energy, but a spiritual buoyancy that lifts you above your circumstances. An eagle doesn't fight the storm. It uses the very winds that threaten it to rise higher, catching the updrafts to soar effortlessly above the turbulence. This is what I want for you. When life's storms come, and they will, I don't want you to be battered and broken. I want to teach you how to spread the wings of your faith, catch the updraft of my spirit, and rise above it all. From that height, your problems will seem smaller because you'll be seeing them from my perspective of power and sovereignty. This renewal is a process, so be patient with yourself. Just as a garden doesn't grow overnight, the seeds of rest I'm planting in your heart will take time to mature. There will be days the old exhaustion creeps back in, moments you're tempted to pick up the burdens you laid down. In those moments, don't despair, simply return. Return to the quiet place. Return to my presence. Return to my promises. Part of this renewal is the restoration of joy. Exhaustion has likely drained the color from your world, but as you rest in me, I will restore your capacity for joy, not a fleeting happiness that depends on circumstances, but a deep, abiding joy rooted in your relationship with me. It's a light that can shine even in the darkest places. I will also renew your purpose. Spiritual exhaustion often comes with a sense of aimlessness. You may feel you've missed your chance, or that your life no longer has meaning. Hear me on this. Your purpose isn't something you create, it's something you receive from me. It is never lost. It may be hidden for a season, but it's still there, safe in my hands. As you rest and heal, I will begin to whisper to your heart again, reawakening the dreams I placed within you. You will find that the work I call you to is not a burden that drains you, but a joy that energizes you, an overflow of the life and love I am pouring into you. Remember, I am making all things new. Not just the world around you, but the world within you. I am turning your ashes into beauty, your mourning into dancing, your weariness into strength. This season of exhaustion is not the end of your story. It's a sacred pause, a holy transition from which a new chapter of your life will spring forth. So where do you go from here? How do you walk out this journey of rest in a world that constantly pulls you toward burnout? It begins with small, intentional choices every single day. First, carve out time to be still with me. Even 5 minutes of silence can be a sanctuary for your soul. You don't need a long list of requests. Just come, sit in my presence, breathe deeply, let go of the noise, and listen. Second, practice releasing your burdens. Throughout the day, when you feel a worry or a fear settling on your shoulders, consciously hand it back to me. Visualize placing it at the foot of the cross. Say it out loud if you need to. Lord, I give this to you. I release it. This is an ongoing practice of trust. Third, learn to be gentle with yourself. You have been your own harshest critic. I am not. Learn to see yourself through my eyes with compassion, patience, and unconditional love. When you make a mistake, receive my grace and move forward. When you feel tired, give yourself permission to rest, knowing that rest is a holy activity. Fourth, fill your mind with truth. The world bombards you with lies, that you're not enough, that you have to earn your worth. Counteract these lies with my truth. Spend time in my word. Let the scriptures about my love, grace, and promises become the new soundtrack of your thoughts. Fifth, surround yourself with a community of grace. You weren't meant to walk this journey alone. Seek out others who understand the importance of rest and will encourage you. Be honest about your struggles. Allow them to support you. This path isn't a formula for a perfect life. It's a dance of intimacy with me, a daily rhythm of surrender and trust. Some days you'll feel like you're gliding, and other days you'll feel like you're stumbling. On all those days, I am with you. My hand is steady. My love is constant. Don't let this be just another message you consume and forget. Let this be a turning point. I invite you now to take a concrete step of faith. Find a quiet space, even just for a minute. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, speak this prayer from your heart. Father, I am so weary. I am exhausted. I surrender. I lay down the burdens I've been carrying, and I ask you to teach me how to rest in you. Fill me with your grace. Renew my soul. I open my heart to your healing love. Guide me, strengthen me, and hold me close. I am yours. Let that prayer be the beginning. And if this message has spoken to you, consider sharing it with someone else who may be carrying a silent burden. Sometimes, the greatest act of love is pointing a fellow weary traveler toward the source of true rest. My beloved child, hear my final words to you. The exhaustion you feel is not a sign I've abandoned you. It's a sign that I'm drawing you closer than ever. I am not disappointed in you. I am deeply in love with you. You are seen. You are known. You are cherished beyond measure. I see the battles you've fought and the tears you've cried, and I am here. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. That isn't just a wish. It's a declaration of what is already yours. Walk forward from this moment not in the strength of your own resolve, but in the quiet confidence of a child who knows they are deeply and completely loved. Let my peace guard your heart and mind. Let my joy be your strength, and let my voice be the one you listen to above all others. The journey ahead may still have challenges, but you won't face them alone. I will be your refuge and your strength. Rest now, my child. Rest in the safety of my arms. Rest in the certainty of my love. Be still and know that I am God. And in that knowing, find the deepest rest your soul has ever known.